Hey guys, that's Celestian here, and today I am back with some more Minecraft content. But before we begin that, I would like to apologize for not being as active as of late. I've been busy working on a little project, which is actually what I'm going to be showing you guys today. So the first thing you probably noticed is my skin here. Bit more of a feminine figure. Oh, don't worry about Undyne back there. You notice that it's a custom model, as well as my hat actually is a custom model. So if I enter Control P, you can see body and the hat, which is just called head. Both of these are custom made by me for this world that I'm working on here. Now, if I exit out of here, first we could just go take a quick look at Undyne. As you can see, I have made this spear, which if I were to look at it, it is a trident, which has just been reskinned to look like the spear. And if I actually throw it, like, it actually does work as the spear. So it should come back to me. Yep, there we go. So we'll just leave that there with Undyne for now. Now this world is still work in progress, which is why I've been spending a lot of my spare time to it. Other things I've made are other custom headgear things. Oh, that shouldn't be. I'll have to speak to him about that. So first off, we're going to start here. We have a few things for the Undertale themed sector, which is, if you couldn't tell, we are currently in Snowdin Town from Undertale. So we have one of the hunters here. We have the Flowey headpiece. We have the True Knife, which is also nicknamed Av's Annihilator, as this will be Av's weapon. And we have the Gaster Blaster. All of these two are just retextured, like reskinned items, other than that, which is just one of the things like I got on my head. Then we head over here to my one, which is also sporting a copy of the body piece. We have the Darth helmet, which is the PNG helmet that you should be seeing right next to, well, just above my little scoreboard here. We have Darth's Destroyer, which is a lightsaber, which is a one-hit kill, same as the True Knife. And we have the modified E11 blaster, which is the Stormtrooper blaster. And we can take a better look at them in the actual things here. The Gaster Blaster is probably the most overly proportionate one I've made. And we have the E11. And if we just quickly take the E11 real quick, we can see it holds nicely in my hand, doesn't cover my screen too much, and actually does shoot arrows. Now obviously, I'm in creative, so I have infinite arrows. We can do the same with the Gaster Blaster, which doesn't actually cover up as much as the screen until you try to fire it. So yeah, the Gaster Blaster might not be of much help to this particular hunter, but hey. Then we come over to here, which is, I'm seriously going to have to speak to him about this one. We have the Phaser Blaster from Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, Security Breach, which, just like the E11, doesn't really block the screen very much. And then obviously we have Hype's Harvester, which is the torch from Five Nights at Freddy's. We also have the Security Guard's hat, just to make it look a bit cooler. So I'm not actually going to show you any of the hiding spots in this world, as I do want that to be a surprise for the actual video I record. But as you can see here, I've got little Christmas ornaments. Now you might be thinking, those blocks don't look any like... Those blocks don't look like any regular block you can find in Minecraft. I mean, the closest you could probably get would be terracotta? Or would it be the concrete? Actually, I think concrete would probably be closer to it. So if we get, say, yellow concrete or orange concrete, really, it kind of is the closest thing we can get. But these are actually skin cubes. And if we were to do /time set midnight, you can see they actually do give off some kind of luminescence. And same with other little details over here. Like on Phaser Blaster, it partially glows on the little lightning symbols. Same with the torch, and some parts on the Gaster Blaster. Like the core there, that glows. These little parts here on the lightsaber are glowy. I didn't do that for the glass on the E11, but that's just because I thought, nah. Anyways, as we travel along, we then get to Grillby's, which is the first place that I really gave any custom modeling to. As we can see here, we have good old Sans with the ketchup bottle, and Grillby with a very carefully constructed flame piece, with the little embers and stuff floating around outside just to make it look a bit cooler. Then if we leave Grillby's, it's nothing, I'm not showing you a hiding spot, but I do also have the magic mirrors, which actually helps to show the custom hat a bit better. The magic mirrors mods are to help with hiding spots, but obviously I'm not going to show you where any are. I will end up making Sans and Papyrus' pet rock. I've also gave them a very big flat screen TV, and yeah, it is a flat screen. Only 2 blocks wide. Then we come into Papyrus' room. Hey, Papyrus. I'll probably end up making the statues at some point. Then we've got Papyrus' bone. And in here, we just have a bunch of bones. But then we come into Sans' room. We have Sans on the treadmill with a little mini Gaster Blaster on his hand. It's got the glowy core again, glowing eyes. I just thought that was a nice touch. And if I do this, I can turn off the lights. Because of the glowing glass, because I thought the glowing one would be better, it does still provide some light for Sans' room. Now that's all that we have for Undertale, really, apart from hiding spots, which I'm not going to show you. Let's head in to the Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh yeah, I got barriers here to stop anybody from coming through, but I do have a barrier door, which obviously we will be using after the round when we move into the pizzeria. First thing you'll notice is the sign is glowing, because just like back at the Christmas tree, I've used the glowing skin cubes to use behind the eyes as a glowing effect. And we've also got little security cameras, because it's not going to be a very good pizzeria if there's no security, right? Again, another magic mirror, and a poster. Now, I didn't actually make this poster. This poster was made by Socially Inactive. I will not take credit for any models I did not make in this. I have only used 2 models that I haven't made, which is this one, and another one which I will be showing you. And here we have a laser grid, which won't react to me, but it's set to this alarm. So I'll quickly show you with this. If I were to ignore the owner, which is obviously myself, and go through the laser grid, it will signal the alarm, which will be my way of knowing when the hunter for this area is entering. And if they try to be sneaky and come through the kitchen, yeah, no, I got another one set up here too. So first off, we're going to show you is the little party hats. I made 3 hats, the purple one here, the blue one, and the red one. I also made a plate of pizza. It is a pepperoni pizza. Not that I like pepperoni or anything. Then right here, we have the main 3 toys. Bonnie, Freddy, and Chica. Let's start with Chica here. I obviously gave her an iconic cupcake. That was a fun thing to try and make. Then we have her beak, her little cheeks, and the little head ruffle feather thing on her head. And obviously, if I go over to here, it's just a thing that we can put on and off. And they also have glowing eyes, which I'll show you how well they look in a moment. Then we head over to Toy Freddy here. which again has the top hat, glowing eyes, and the microphone. Then, obviously over with Bonnie, we have the guitar, which is still labeled microphone, because we just basically didn't really want to rename it, because we were just trying to get it done quickly. We have Toy Bonnie's ears, and more glowing eyes. They glow. Then, quickly over here, before we head back over to over there, we have Balloon Boy. Now, I can't actually take the sign away because it's being held by an invisible armor stand just around here. But we can go and look at the balloon, which was once again made by my friend Evelyn, who is obviously that one there on the death total. Evelyn will be another player in the hide and seek, which is why they've been helping me. We have been trying to get the third one on, but he's persistent. Then over here at the toy box, well, the prize box, we actually have the marionette. And if we just go into here, they are literally just all called Beak from when I originally made Chica's over there. But we have the marionette's head, which is actually kind of cool. Same with the body. And finally the legs. This one was probably one of the quickest models I've actually made on this world. And we fly into here real quick, and we have Fixed Mangle. The skins, all the skins that you'll see aren't actually made by me, I've just found them on Skindex. Again, same with the models I've used, I will not take credit for these skins. So this one, the toys, Balloon Boy, any of the skins you see in this world weren't made by me. I will be straight up with that, it wasn't me that made them. Then again, we have the glowing eyes, which is called Beak from when I did the work on the beak. Then, if we travel through here, this isn't a hiding spot, so I don't really mind showing you this. We come to this weird little room thing here, and we can see Endo 2. Probably one of the longest models I took to make. Now, we can just go through here. We got another magic mirror. And if we travel around this part, I'm actually just going to show you how Endo 2 actually looks. So, this is Endo 2. No matter how hard I try, I don't know why those parts are like that, because if we look in the actual model here, you see those blocks aren't really glowing, but then in this one they are, and I don't know why or how to sort it out. It took a lot of time to figure out how to do Endo 2. Uh-oh. It's okay, we can easily fix this. Let's go for the doll. No, not the doll, I need the mannequin. Then, Then we're just gonna level up the y-axis a bit. Is that on the floor? Yeah. I didn't mean to left click, that was a desktop. As you can see, all the parts are meticulously done, which is why this was probably one of the longest ones for me to do, especially with these rings on the Endo arms and legs. Yeah, that's pretty much that for this one. There is another animatronic somewhere, but I can't actually show you that one because it is correlated to a hiding spot. So if you want to see that one, you're just going to have to wait for the video to come out when I do eventually get around to recording it. Now, I do have this little locked door here, which I'm just going to... It's like a little game, computer room. I have this locked literally just for a bit of a troll, because there's a little secret in there for for the hunter for this level. And it's just a fun little gag. Now, I haven't done much in the toilets. I was thinking of well, other than mirrors for a hiding spot, obviously. I was thinking of hiding an animatronic in the toilets or something, but I couldn't figure out which one I wanted to use. But then, we head into the parts and service. And we're greeted by a lot of glowing eyes. And Shadow Freddy. So, these were original models I was going to throw onto the mannequins. But I'll show you why I didn't actually go through with that plan. So we're just going to copy the parts, so that way I don't end up having to lose the mannequins. We're going to start with Chica, just so you can see how it did look. So that's how it looked. And you can probably tell why I didn't want to use it, because it was way too bulky and weird. But for me making it by myself, I messed up the arms a bit, but I don't think I did too bad. But you can probably understand why I didn't really want to use them for the actual, you know, on the actual mannequins themselves, and just put them to parts and services. Now, the one I didn't check was Bonnie's. Oh, I didn't mean to click on the mannequin. Well, I did mean to click on the mannequin, just not mouse click on the mannequin. Yeah, I made the two separate legs. Don't even ask me why I did that, I just did. But you can see, like, all of them... I also didn't like the faces. I made them. Doesn't mean I had to like the... See, I didn't even make this one to go on an actual mannequin how it was meant to be. I literally just made it so I could put them on the mannequins as parts and service. So Bonnie just looks completely weird. Oh, yeah, then we obviously come over to here. We have Withered Chica and the Withered Cupcake. And obviously another magic mirror, because there is a hiding spot in here somewhere. I'm not going to show you. Then obviously if we have it here, we have more pizza, more party hats. I just remembered what I was going to make. Good, I can make that on the stream for you guys now. Well, on the recording, I mean. Then over here, we have the security guard. Again, skin's not mine. Just using it because it looks cool. And same with this chair. This chair was not made by me. This chair, not the mannequin. Get. This is the FNAF chair made by Haxosop. These are literally the only two models that I've brought out of the mod system to use in here. We have Shadow Bonnie over there, looking dapper. And we have JJ hiding under the table, because that's for some reason where she likes to hide. Then obviously again, we have actually an embedded mask, which kind of... badge, which sticks out a little bit there. We have a regular torch, which is called Beak again from when I was working on Chica. And a camera monitor, which you might be wondering, Duff, why is there a camera monitor? Well, I will show you in a second. Then we also have the spare Freddy head. Now, I'm not sure how that looks on me. Actually does look kind of well. Yeah, spare Freddy head, Shadow Bonnie. Now, I'm going to show you what the camera monitor does. Oh, hold on, set up on his arms. So, if we open this up, we get select cameras we can visit. All of these are just hidden around this pizzeria. So, 30 is here. Where am I? You can just kind of see me down here. You can see me rotating there. But I have all of these, like, just scattered around the pizzeria. Parts and services. The main stage. I even have some hidden in like the vents. Oh, this is one's in the little back room area with Endo 2. Hiding in the vents because I have some fun little things in here for my friends. Well, for the hunter, you can just see me through the wall there. Some cameras outside as well. You can faintly see the falcon through this camera. Yeah, then you just shift to exit the camera screen. And I think that might be everything I can show of the models I've made for here so far. And you can just see the falcon looming above the pizzaplex. Well, pizzeria. But now I'm going to show you how these glowing eyes truly look in darkness. So if we go over to here and flick this lever, it will deactivate every single light in the pizzeria. So Bonnie's glowing red eyes, obviously Chica's glowing. But now let's do a little scenario. Say you were working late at night, say you were the security guard over there, and you heard something rustling from parts and services. So you come from the office, walk down here, then open the door to see this. Just a bunch of glowing eyes gleaming at you. That would be terrifying. But obviously then we have these over here, which are on their own individual lighting because sea lanterns. I could change them to be also linked up to the redstone system, but I do like how the stage is the only thing that stays lit up. Except now for this because of the blooming alarms, the radar system. But then if we go over to here, Mangle's eyes are also glowing. Now I could make a mangled Mangle, but I don't want to have to spend 2-3 hours working on that. Now there is one other little area, which is actually kind of going to help us get to the next sector. So I'm going to leave the lights off for now, because why not? Now we head up here and we get access to the roof. But not exactly. As you can see, I have barriered off all the redstone circuitry there, and on the other side, just to make it a bit easier on myself, so my friends don't go hiding in the redstone. But then we just hop up here with fly mode in creative, and we have the final area, being the Millennium Falcon. So we just go up here with the bubble elevator, and we're on the Falcon's little platform walkway kind of thing. And we're going to go check out those in a second. I just first want to play over here. This is the cockpit. We have Han Solo and Chewbacca. Again, not my skins. Just being here, piloting the Falcon. Whilst if we head over to this room, we have Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker with a lightsaber, R2-D2, and a semi-functional chessboard. So if I were to like say, uh-oh, where'd it go? Oh gosh, I moved the pawn back instead of forwards. Okay, whew. If we were to, you can kind of see like it moves around the chessboard. So each individual piece is their own little mannequin, and the chessboard was just a block. But each piece could be moved individually to have a mini game of chess if you wanted to spend the time trying to figure out where each individual mannequin's hitbox was. Actually. Okay, so yeah, this is a good way to show it. All of these are just overlapping hitboxes from all the mannequins. So good luck actually trying to play the game of chess. Then we have R2 here, which is just a headpiece made by me. And I think this one looks actually kind of cool. Let's take a look at the little guy. Oh. I forgot I didn't set the chess pieces to no clip. Look at them. This was one of my favorite builds to make out of all of them. Do I have any other things here that I can show you? I guess I can just show you around the Falcon. This is like the main storage area, I think. Doesn't really have much to show. Then we got little bed sleeping quarters, some back room. There is a way to the gun turrets, which is right here. If we fly up here, then up to here, we're in this weird little gun turret position here. And same if we just go down to the bottom here. We are in the lower gun turret. Ready to fire down on Freddy Fazbear's if the animatronics try to get us. Now that's like the little showcase of the world and what we're going to be doing, because obviously it's going to be hide and seek. I thought I'd show you what we're going to be hiding in. We're going to quickly go and make something for the Five Nights at Freddy's world. Well, segment. Because like that is a pretty big area, but it's still work in progress. I need to put more mannequins in Snowden because there's a lot of characters I'm missing. So I got to work on that. But if we quickly head down here, you can see this little grid here. And that over there is the Balloon Boy balloon. We just never got rid of it. And I'm going to quickly set the time back because I kind of want it to be better visual. There we go. Now, I'm going to change this because it was sword and I tried to make some wings which didn't exactly work. we're going to go to block. That's a good block. Then we're going to get our skin cube and glass skin cube. Actually, not the glowing one. I just need the regular glass. So we're going to head over to here to Armorer's Workshop and get the glass skin cube. Try saying that 10 times fast. Now, if you could somehow have the universal knowledge of a god and figure out what I'm making, kudos to you. But from this simple shape, I doubt anybody will figure out what I'm actually making. Like, if you are able to guess this, then I say kudos to you. But I really doubt anybody is going to be able to figure out what I'm making here. now you probably have a better chance of figuring out what I'm making. I mean, if you still can't figure it out, then well, I don't know what to tell you, because it's pretty obvious at this point what I'm trying to make. Grab the top. Now, I don't have to worry about that, because that part's not going to be seen. Then, bottom, hit. Then obviously again, we have to now erase it. So we can then use this sector again for the next model I want to make. And then slash slash cut. Now I'm going to show you my labor, the products of my labor. But first, before I show you that, I'm going to go turn those lights on. Okay, so that was fun. For some reason, OBS quit out on me. But anyways, where I left off, I was just turning back on the light, and I have placed down a few of these. And I'll show you what the labor was actually for. It's a gumball machine! Obviously, looks cool, not exactly got the coin slot or anything, but that's a problem for some other version of me, I guess. But now I have to dot them around a bit. Couple in here, one over in that room over there, one by the music box, and a few in the little party rooms outside. Now I want to show you where I actually got the other models from. So the poster and the chair. If we go over here, we can enter this little thing, which is the Global Skin Library. It has a lot of cool different things, different outfits you can wear, different blocks, heads, weapons, a lot of cool different things. Including a Bugatti. But anyways, to find what I did, I just went into this, searched in FNAF, and bada bing bada boom. There's the chair, there's the poster. You've also got the light switch and the door activation switch, the monitors, doors, the crying child, and a Freddy outfit. Now there's a lot of cool things. Actually, you know what? I'm going to download these two skins, actually. So you see up there, they've been downloaded. And these were made by... Oh, Haxos up again. which is the same person who made the chair. Yep. So thank you to Haxosop for giving me access to these cool models. Anyways, now that I've got that, I no longer need you. I go into my inventory and I get my skin library created, which I then go into downloads. I can see all the things I've downloaded. The poster, the chair. I did actually download the Freddy. But then we load that. So we click the model we want to load. Well, the file we want to load. We click the load button and then we now have access to the blocks. So if we quickly just head back over into here, we're going to head back over to our friendly little security guard's office. And we're going to remove all of these. And we're just going to... Okay, so one monitor there, one monitor there. Can't rotate it on an axis, that's fine. I'll just... You know what? We'll just do that. Now you're wondering what's that about? It's a little scavenger hunt for the hunter. Man, just like that. They're gone. So yeah, we've now got others. Oh, that's cool. The lights are like kind of blinking. How did they do that? That's actually really cool. Well, yeah, that's how I managed to get the models and obviously put them into my world. Using these two crafty little things over here. But there is also another thing I can do. So if I were to get the skinning table, put that there, then let's take this balloon, which is another one made by Avalent, which we didn't end up using. Then say we take a wooden sword. I can put the sword in, the balloon in, then I have a balloon sword. The only downside is I can now never get this model back. Because there is a way to remove models, yeah, obviously. It's using soap. But it doesn't give us the thing back. There's a skin template, the mannequin, but also a couple of secrets being the doll and the giant. So I'll just quickly fly back outside. Actually, I can already demonstrate the doll one. Because if I can get around here, Balloon Boy actually utilizes the doll mannequin. See? They're both the same size. But then, oh boy. Then we've got the giant model. So I'm just going to go out into the car park real quick. And literally like twice my size. I want to check something real quick. So Control P. Just going to take a copy of the body I made. Yeah, it still works fine. And obviously I can also get the hat. And throw that on there as well. Look at that, it's just a giant version of me. Enough of that. Get back up there. Giant, I need you there. Inventory sorting, am I right, guys? Skin table there. Then push. Now, there is like so many other things with security craft, like cage traps, more than just the cameras I'm using. Disguise module. Actually, that one does get utilized. That disguise module. It's being used here on these lasers. I have them scattered around now. I don't really need the top and the bottom of it. So if I were to... Nope. Go into my inventory and we get the universal block modifier. we can see it's got the smart module, the redstone module, and the disguise module. Now this one is stone, and the reason it has the redstone module is to activate that. Then if we head back to the kitchen, however, you will see that the module for these ones are white concrete. And again, another alarm there, so I can tell if the hunter for this one decides to be sneaky and tries coming through the side door. Which is highly possible. And I mean, we do have up here more posters really. Haven't done anything major up here. Except for this, I did restring the entire redstone system to include my own lights. And to link everything up to that one switch over in Parts and Services. Except this. Which, you know what? You know what? Start it. No, I'm going to do that. I'm going to restring the stage lights to also be affected by these. Carabast, every time. It's not going to work. I know it's not going to work. Let's do that. I need a repeater. So, I do this. Oh, nice, it worked. Okay. So now, if I were to head back to the parts and service room, hello again guys, and re-engage the switch. Oh, look at that. Now all lights in the pizzeria are turned off except for the faint glow of the laser beams. And obviously like this room here. Which is just illuminated by lanterns, really. Just using lanterns to light up this area. Because obviously just leads to the roof, no real hiding spots in here. There's a bunch of weird storage crates and stuff. Which I'm sure somebody might use this to make a hiding spot or something, but you know, there's not much, really. It'd be pretty obvious to spot a hiding spot in there. Well, you might be thinking, actually, it'll be probably pretty obvious to spot a hiding spot anywhere, right? Well, it won't be as easy as you think. And I'll show you why when I head back outside. Oh. Gonna quickly send those away, and this, and grab this little guy. So again, just like with Security Craft, I mainly only have this mod for one thing. The Ghost Block. Now, don't get me wrong, I've utilized secret chests, secret trapdoors, secret ladders, all that fun stuff hidden around the map. But the main reason why I'm saying it might be hard to find the hiding spots is because, yeah, I can make hiding spots blend in with any block in any 3 section. And with that, I mean, I'll show you one. Like, this isn't really a major hiding spot. So, this truck seems fine, right? No problems with the truck. Boom, hiding spot. Now, that's the only spot I'm going to show you, because it's not going to be one I would ever actually use. Yeah, a hiding spot in the truck. Such a classic thing as well. Just gonna quickly break these. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to the hide and seek. Other than, obviously, the hiding spots, but I need to add more mannequins. I know that. I gotta add the mannequins for the library. I've got to add mannequins for the shop and the hotel, and I've got to add the mannequins from around this area as well. Which is all stuff that I can easily do in my off time, like right after this, I guess. I gotta... Oh, and there's also the lady with like the little bun, cinnamon bun thing here. I'll have to make that little guy too. Yeah. Let's quickly head back over here to the Mannequin Central. I really gotta talk to him about that. F1. Let's do this then. There we go. Well, anyways, guys, that's going to be that here. Thank you so much for coming out and joining me for this, a little adventure through the hide-and-seek world. If you want to see it in its full fruition, when it's fully ready, do keep an eye out on my channel for when me and my friends upload our recordings on here. And obviously closer to the date, I might give you a few more looks around, showing you what we've been up to. Well, what mostly I've been up to. But, hey. It's fine. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy, please do consider liking and subscribing, especially if you want to keep up to date with this and see where I go with it. And as always, Darth Celestian, signing out.